This is what happens when you rewire an entire economy around capital instead of labor. Prices for most goods will just keep going up because most companies will need to adjust prices to protect the margins for shareholders. So as things like, in the case of the pretzel, as the cost of flour goes up, the cost of rent in the mall goes up, the cost of the franchise goes up, then the price of the pretzel goes up as well, automatically, constantly, because the system is designed to protect a return on capital. Now, so you might be wondering, well, then why are wages going up as well? Because there is no equivalent mechanism protecting the return on labor. There is no automatic adjustment, okay? The minimum wage requires an act of Congress, and Congress has not acted. The federal minimum wage has not been raised in 17 years, and while many companies, especially large companies, offer their workers higher than the federal minimum wage, there still is no mechanism that protects workers from getting exploited with their wages. So even if a company is paying their workers, let's say $15 an hour, there's no incentive for them necessarily to continue to raise their wages, even though inflation gets worse, because there's no mechanism like there is for the markets and shareholder value. So essentially, consumer goods, pretzels, clothes, whatever, most of those have these self-correcting systems that ensure its value keeps pace with the economy, but wages do not. And so then that explains why the market continues to go up while corporate profits continue to go up. CEO compensation, which is mostly stock-based, meaning it's tied to capital, has gone up. Housing prices, which are often considered assets, haven't gone up. All of that is capital compounding. Like, the system is designed for that. Meanwhile, wages have barely moved compared to this. And here's a great visual to show you just how much the market has restructured around capital over labor. And the thing that I really keep coming back to is, like, we'll often talk about the economy as it's like one thing, whether it's good or bad, right? But there are multiple economies. And in this case, there are very much two economies, which I've talked about before. There's essentially the capital economy, where money makes money, the returns are compounding. The system is also structurally designed to protect and grow wealth. And then there's the labor economy, where your time is your product, and the only mechanism for repricing that time is either individual recognition or political action, both of which have been weakened over the past couple decades.